Let me tell you a quick story. Last summer, Marcus bought a gaming headset for $180. He did not need it. His old one still worked. But the new one had better sound, a better mic, and better vibes. At checkout, he saw the magic words, or 4 payments of $45, no interest, no big hit to his bank account. Just $45 today, so he clicked it. The first payment came out instantly, no stress. The headset arrived 2 days later. He used it all weekend. It felt great. 2 weeks later, another $45 came out. He barely noticed. Same with the third payment. Then life happened: rent, groceries, gas, a friend's birthday dinner. His checking account got tight. The fourth payment tried to process and bounced. The app hit him with a $12 late fee, so now his $180 headset cost him $192. That does not sound like a big deal, right? $12, that is like 2 coffees. And that is exactly how these apps want you to think about it. Because Marcus did not feel like he paid $192 for a headset. In his head, he paid about $45 for a headset and then had a small oops moment later. But here is the part he did not connect. That $12 fee is a 26% penalty on a $45 payment. For being late once, if a credit card did that, people would lose their minds, but because it is called a late fee instead of interest, it sneaks past your brain's defenses. Now here is where this gets interesting. Marcus did not just use one of these buy now, pay later plans once. He used them a lot: shoes, a jacket, a keyboard, a desk lamp, a few random things he does not even remember ordering. Over about 9 months, he used split payments 11 times. He paid late fees on 4 of them. In total, he paid $84 in fees. And when he actually sat down and looked at his bank statements, he realized something worse. He had spent way more than he normally would have, not because he suddenly became irresponsible, but because nothing ever felt expensive anymore. $200 did not feel like $200, it felt like just $50 today. And that is the trick. Your brain feels pain when you pay. That pain is useful. It is what makes you stop and think, do I really want this? When you see a $200 price tag, your brain does a little internal debate. When you see 4 payments of $50, your brain goes, oh, that is fine. Same math, totally different emotional experience. You get the thing now. The pain comes later in smaller pieces, spread out, easy to ignore, and when pain gets quieter, spending gets louder. That is not an accident. Stores do not offer these payment options because they are nice. They offer them because people buy more when the price is broken into chunks. Not 2% more, not 5% more. In some categories, people spend 20 to 30% more per purchase. Think about that. If you normally would have bought a $150 jacket, now you are buying the $190 one. Not because you are bad with money, but because your brain is being shown a smaller, friendlier number. Now let's talk about the business model. These apps make money in 2 main ways. First, they charge the store a cut of every sale. Second, they make money when you mess up. Late fees, penalties. Credit score damage: a meaningful chunk of their money comes from missed payments, which means the system does not just tolerate mistakes, it depends on them, and the experience makes mistakes easy. Because once you are using this for multiple purchases, you are not tracking a payment. You are tracking a mess of payments. Different days, different amounts, different stores. Your bank account turns into financial whack-a-mole. And all it takes is one tight week for a fee to hit. Here is the really uncomfortable comparison. People are scared of credit cards because they hear 20% interest and think that is expensive. And they are right if you carry a balance. But credit cards have one thing these apps do not. A single monthly bill, one statement, one number, one moment where you go, wow, I spent that much. That moment hurts, and that pain teaches you something. Split payments take that feedback away. You never see the total. You just see a bunch of small withdrawals that do not feel connected, so you do not change your behavior. And when you mess up, the fees can be way worse than credit card interest. Paying $12 because you were late on 45 for 2 weeks is brutal math, but it does not feel brutal. It feels like a small mistake, and that is the whole game. So what should you actually do? Here is a simple challenge. Stop using these apps for 30 days. Just 1 month, pay full price at checkout. And watch what happens to your spending. Most people are shocked by how much less they buy, not because they suddenly became disciplined, but because the full price brings the pain back, and pain is a feature, not a bug. If you do keep using them, set one hard rule. Only one active plan at a time, not 3, not 5. Once finish it, then start another. And finally, go add up your late fees from the past year. All of them. That number is the price you paid for making things feel affordable. That money could have gone to savings or paying off real debt. Or literally anything better. Here is the truth nobody puts in the ads. Buy now, pay later does not make things cheaper. It makes spending easier to ignore. And when spending is easier to ignore, you almost always spend more. If you cannot afford it at full price today, the app is not helping you. It is just renting your future money to fund your present impulses, and that is not budgeting. That is just debt wearing better marketing. If this changed how you think about those easy payments, hit like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.